It has been nearly 1 year since the family of Hayden Kozeletski received the news. Their daughter was at Ledger House, a psychiatric facility for children. She was 16 years old, suffering from anxiety and depression. She told people she wanted to take her own life. With less than 2 weeks before Christmas, that's exactly what she did. 1 year later, reviews have been conducted, recommendations have been made, protocols have been changed. And as CTV's Joe Perkins shows us, more could be coming with the start of a public inquest that looks to ensure last year's holiday tragedy is the last of its kind.
Nearly 1 year after their daughter hanged herself, the parents and friends of Hayden Kozeletski make their way into a COLWOOD courthouse.
I think what the coroner wants to look at is the whole services and system that is there for teenagers who are troubled.
Hayden was a troubled teenager who spoke of suicide. It's why in September of last year she spent 3 days in a secure room at Campbell River General Hospital. It's also why she was sent to St. Joseph's in Comox for more advanced surveillance, and in the end it's why she ended up at Ledger House.
We begin an immediate search of the internal building.
On December 19th, Hayden went missing from the Saanich facility. For 45 minutes, staff searched unsuccessfully. Saanich police were called, but before they arrived, her body was found. Today, the search for facts as lawyers filed in for day one of the coroner's inquest. Doctors from Campbell River, Comox, and the Ledger House all took the stand today. Each recalled Hayden as a smart, artistic 16-year-old, but one who was often sad, misunderstood, who occasionally used drugs and alcohol and battled with the effects of sexual abuse. It's alleged Hayden's grandfather abused her as a child, and it's something that she never got over. Doctors say when she was 11, she told her parents, but that it caused a rift, that Hayden believed she was causing her family some additional problems that the family didn't need. Doctors say it's likely one of the reasons why Hayden told them she had a plan to take her own life.
There was some evidence this morning that that was definitely a factor in her background and was causing her some problems and some issues.
There was also evidence today that suggested the team had been close to suicide prior to Ledger House. Testimony revealed she was spotted once in a Campbell River forest walking with a rope.
Later in the week, we'll hear what every agency that was involved, what they've done.
Agencies such as Saanich Police and VIHA. On Friday, 3 days prior to the start of the inquest, the island's health authority released 7 internal recommendations. It denies any correlation between the start of the inquest and Friday's release.
We wanted to make sure that we had an opportunity to take action on our various recommendations.
The list includes updating its suicide risk assessment. It even mentions adding alarms to exits at Ledger House.
I think there are improvements that have been made that we'll hear about, and there are probably more.
There are changes to ensure the case of Hayden Kozeletski is the last of its kind. It's believed the answers to come in the next week will help achieve that goal. Joe Perkins, CTV News, COLWOOD.